Oof, sorry.
We don't know what happens. Yeah, did he make it over the crest?
I guess you're gonna have to see it.
Well, here's the main. I learned this. I learned this. I practiced it over the commercial. Here we go. Can you smell what the earth is cooking? Is that pretty good?
Yeah,
Not bad? Okay. If you answered a 9.6 scale earthquake, you might have been at the St. Andreas this weekend.
So did The Rock rock Will Loper's world is the real question.
Well, in grade school, we were taught the 4 or so basic conflicts found in all narratives. You got your man versus man, man versus self, and The Rock versus the entire world. Now, I think you can guess which one this movie falls under. So San Andreas follows Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Ray, a helicopter rescue pilot who pretty much has to save the entire world, or at least his wife and daughter, who mostly exist to be saved by him. Now, much like gladiator matches, where the spectators come for blood, this movie knows why people are coming to see this movie. For a bunch of buildings to fall over and for stuff to get destroyed. Now, don't come looking for anything more substantial than that. The characters are dumb, the dialogue is even dumber, but San Andreas makes the smart move to make sure not too much downtime passes in between her earthquakes or even, heck, a tsunami thrown in for good measure. I mean, why not?
Why not? Exactly. I mean, the more action, the better, I guess.
So
I was a little curious to see how this ranked against other recent disaster flicks. This did make $53 million at the box office. So 2012 made $65 million. Poseidon, paltry $22 million. And The Day After Tomorrow, $68 million. So it's not quite hitting the high marks as others, but it could have been much, much worse, as we see there with Poseidon.
So here it is. What is the rating?
The rating, 3 rocks out of 5. And in Will's words, The Rock rocks it. If I could fit another rock in this rating anywhere, I would have done it.
So I know you were, next up, you were particular Cameron Crowe, Aloha. It was a great cast. You were excited about this one.
Amazing. Yes, I was. And I thought the trailer looked great. But coming from Cameron Crowe, Jerry Maguire, and Almost Famous, this kind of didn't make it. So it follows Bradley Cooper as Brian Gilchrist, who works for a billionaire contractor, Bill Murray, who wants to put a satellite in space that may or may not have nuclear weapons inside. Emma Stone plays Allison Ng, a military captain who's fiercely protective of Hawaii's airspace. If it's not obvious from this trailer, it takes about 3 minutes for them to fall madly in love. Get yourself an ex-girlfriend and all kinds of other celebs who pepper the cast. There's some crazy, cheesy moments in this movie. Characters exist to serve the plot. And all the ending is missing is a bright red bow to tie it up all nice and neat. Now, this will go down as another case of when bad movies happen to good casts.
Oh, bummer.
I know. It really was a bummer.
Yeah, a lot of people were looking forward to it. So what's the rating? I have to hear it.
I only gave it 2.12 Santa lawn decorations out of 5. One of these fellas meets an unfortunate end in Aloha, and it's for Crow completionists only, unfortunately.
So what have we got coming up next week?
Next week, we got Spy with Melissa McCarthy. If Michelle Lee doesn't make a cameo in this, I want my money back. That's all I'll say.
Excellent. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thanks so much,
Yep.
Will.
Thanks, Will.